that actually worked. Let me know if if that noise is annoying. Um, I know it's the wrong. I know it's the wrong. That is really noisy. Wait, that's the right one, right? No, that's New Year's. I'm glad you guys are used to me. If you're new here, oh boy. Um, you know what? I left a thing out on posts, where I said, I don't know if I'm gonna have time for a video this weekend. Well, then I'm in bed. I went to bed at 6 per usual. Then slept for a couple hours. Woke up, couldn't get back to sleep, and I'm like, I don't have to work tomorrow. Uh? I've got 2 of these bells on my desk. Does anybody need one? I'll send it to you. I don't need 2 of them. That thing's never worked. Happy. Wait, that's the wrong one. Wait, there's all kinds of buttons on here. I'm in a good mood. Um, yeah, happy holiday Thanksgivings to you wherever you are out there. And oh, by the way, Bella, if you're watching, hi. Isabelle is a YouTuber, and she left a comment on that. I told you I put a thing on posts, where I'm not sure I'm gonna, happy Thanksgiving, but I'm not sure I'll do a video. But I always lie and I do a video anyway. But Bella left a comment, and it's just fun to it's fun to hear from other YouTubers. Kind of hard to explain, but she is a full time um, carer, not an RVer. I'm going to be an RVer. She lives in her car. That's got to be hard to do. I mean, I don't know that I could do it. I'm not. I don't. I don't bend that way. Like changing. Taking your bra off and stuff like that. Well, I don't know. Is that? I mean, that's hard, isn't it? I don't know. I've never done it. What I do on Friday nights is nobody's business. But yeah, so Izzy lives in her car and she's got a YouTube channel. It's really, really small. I talked about mine being small, but she's and she drew me in right away. Her video popped up on my feed and I just started watching and she just drew me in. She's really honest. She's funny, intelligent. She just talks about what's going on with her. And Izzy, if you're watching, I think last time I heard you were out in Oregon or something. Oregon, where you take paper and you fold it. It's origami, or I don't know. That was bad. But yeah. So you guys, I'm going to leave a link down in the description for her channel. And it's interesting to see how different people live full time in their vehicles. And yeah, and she's really honest. She just talks about her struggles and things that are going on. And but yeah, just the vibe that I get from her is she's just really sweet and um, doing a good job. You're doing a good job, Bella or Izzy. She said, just call me whatever you want. So so that said, happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I don't know if you're watching this on Thanksgiving. I hope I don't interrupt your cranberry sauce, but um, okay. So just a little bit of seriousness, maybe just a little bit of seriousness. You know what? I'm gonna be alone tomorrow on Thanksgiving, and I'm totally cool with that because, well, I ordered Domino's tonight, so I've got that in the fridge. But who orders Domino's? It's actually pretty good now, you guys. It's not cardboard like it used to be. But anyway, yeah, I'll be alone tomorrow, and I'm okay with that. I'll get a bunch of stuff done around here. But if you're watching this on Thanksgiving, and if you're alone, no, you're not. Um, a bunch of us showed up in your house, and so the Mad Pack is here, right? So you're not alone, all right? So I hope there's nobody out there that's feeling lonely today. If you're watching this on Thanksgiving, and if you're alone, and if you're wondering, I told you I lost all of my nuclear family, right? Well, my kids, my boys, they typically get together with their mom on Thanksgiving and Christmas and those holidays, and so um, she is in she's in the house that my company built. It's a nice big house, all right, and I wanted her to keep the house. I didn't want to uproot, and well, anyway, blah blah blah. So they all go to her house, her side of the family. So my kids go there. So and for me to go over there would just be kind of awkward, I think. So that's why it's not because I'm annoying that I don't get invited. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. But so yeah, if you're wondering, um, if I'll be alone, yes, I'll be alone on Thanksgiving, and I'm okay with that. But and if and I tend to repeat myself. Sorry, a little bit of redundancy never hurt anybody. But if you're alone, no, you're not. We're here, okay? So just to lighten your day a little bit, if you're feeling bummed out, all right. Jeez. All right, let's. All right, is that okay, you guys? All right, let's keep going. All right, more silliness, I think, probably. I don't know, maybe. Okay. Guess what? We're not going to do this. Um, again, Lori left a comment. She's like, your little lists that you make, every week, cracks me up. And I responded, little. These aren't little lists. So thanks, Lori. This is just entertainment, you guys. Yes, I'm silly. Yes, I'm very immature for my age. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to do an unboxing. All right. What's going to go on top of my truck? Not the trailer. The solar is going on the trailer, right? But what goes on top of my truck besides my fat bike? The one with the fat tires, I need water, right? Well, I think that's what's in here. I don't know. We're going to do an unboxing. And I couldn't find a box cutter, but I did find a fork on my desk. That should work, right? What could go wrong? I'd probably stab myself in the thigh with it. That worked surprisingly well. All right, I'm going to hurry up and do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I bought a couple more pairs of these, you guys. My insoles for my shoes. And guess what? There's two of them this time in each pack. A couple videos ago, I ordered Dr. Scholl's and I only got one of them. So, all right, now this is going on top. This is going on top of my truck. I have to strap it down. No, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put a piece of plywood inside of it. And I don't know. I'm going to drill 4 holes in the top of my topper, my fiberglass topper. That's, what could go wrong? Don't you hate drilling holes in something that you just bought? Well, anyway, all right, this if this is what I think it is, and I don't know if this is crazy or genius, which is which is going to be 9 times out of 10 the things that I'm going to do in my camper. All right, very nice, just very nice packaging. Me far? You close? Me far? I didn't even know that was the brand name. Me far? I don't know. All right. I know you're just thinking, would you just hurry up? All right, so this is the anti-skid pad that goes underneath it. I'm not gonna open it up because the brochure is right here. It's this. Roof cargo bag. What's gonna go in there? Not cargo, not a dog, definitely not a wife. I keep saying that, sorry. No, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this on my topper and I'm gonna buy a 30-gallon bladder, it's called. It's just a thing, and you fill it with water. I'm gonna take that thing, international, that goes inside this thing, which gets strapped down, bolted to the top of my topper so it doesn't go anywhere. 30 gallons times 8, 240 pounds, because water weighs 8 pounds per gallon. Fun fact. So, but what it has is there's a nozzle coming out the top of it for filling it, and there's a nozzle coming out the bottom for draining it. Now, science. That was really loud. Gravity, because it's on top of my truck, it's going to be, 6-7 feet off the ground. Pump water into it from a gas station or wherever I can get water. And I'm going to actually have I already have it. It's in the second bedroom over here, but it's a rechargeable water pump. So you plug this thing, charge it up, and it's got 2 hoses, So if I have to go to Walmart and get fresh water in 5-gallon buckets, in a cart, hope I don't run into anybody. It's like, excuse me, I've got 240 pounds worth of, pump the water into this bag on top of the truck. Then when I get back to the camper, because I ran out of water in the camper, right? So I run to town, get water, bring it back. Then just a hose coming from the top of my truck down to the side of my trailer where the water goes in. And just let gravity do its thing, right? And worst case scenario, use my pump to pump it into the camper, right? Genius, or what could go wrong? I mean, in an accident, someone's going to get wet, right? But so, and then go boondocking or whatever. But if I run out of water, I don't want to have to drag my trailer all the way into town to fill it. So this way I can just detach, take my truck, run into town, fill that thing full of water, bring it back to the camper. So I don't know. That was a long story. Sorry. I threw away 2 more photo albums. Aw, I went through them. Aw. I found a picture of Terry, me and Terry. I told you about her last time. Aw. So it's kind of like, do you ever look back and it's like, geez, I should have married her, And Linda, if you're watching, no offense, my ex, my ex-wife. No, I'm glad I married you too, Linda. But so here's the thing, you guys. Now that I've shown you, those go in the garbage, right? And here's some interesting psychology. Hoarders, people that just people that just collect stuff. I have no idea what they're talking about, but people that go in and help people go through their stuff. They say part of the psychology of that is, okay, this is going to be really hard to get rid of, but tell me a quick story about this. And so they will, oh, I got this when I was a kid, and my grandma gave it to me, and okay, so then you told your story, now you can let go, right? A lot of this, downsizing, the psychology is letting go, like mentally, of stuff. So yeah, so I'm making progress. I filled my garbage bin full. It was on the curb, but they didn't take it. So I had to drag it back to the garage full. So one of two things, there was either something in there that they could see that they didn't want to take, or they came early and I missed them. So the garbage container is already full, but I'm still shoving stuff in there as best I can. But hey, one more thing that's not on my list. Sorry. No, I'm not. If you're wondering what Santa brought me on Thanksgiving, wrong holiday. Yeah, he brought me battery cables, that connect my big batteries, but these are 2-aught. They're not big enough. I need 4-aught. So Santa, way to go. I'm not sure why I'm looking up, but so Santa, yeah, I need to replace these. Fun fact. Okay, so have you had enough? I've had enough. The fire is almost out. I have to get back to bed. I have to be up at 5 tomorrow morning to get Dominos in the oven. But yeah. So Izzy, if you need to carry a bunch of water on top of your car, I think I've got it figured out. So let me know. But you guys, you guys have left some really, really funny, great comments on that last video. Francine and Lori, I mentioned Aurelia and Carol, of course, and Vanessa. And do you guys remember Romper Room? She held up a mirror or something, and she would like say the names of the kids. Well, she never said Jim or James or Jimmy. But Carl left a funny comment, and Wendy, of course, left a funny comment. Bunch of them. Leslie and Daryl. And so, you guys, I'm going to do another video addressing your funny comments. Maybe tomorrow, because I've got nothing going on. Oh, there goes the fire. Wait for it. Okay, there we go. Since I can't mow, it snowed last night, so I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow besides laundry and dishes. But I'm thinking about, I really want to do another video tomorrow, you guys, responding to your comments, because there were some really funny ones. So if you're alone on Thanksgiving, no, you're not. We showed up. All right. So get some more chairs, because, folding, the folding chairs, So hope you have a great Thanksgiving, you guys, and enjoy company if you have it. And if not, well, thanks for being here, I guess, and being with me, because I'm not alone either. I've got you guys. Love you guys. All right. So thank you. And I'll talk to you later. All right. I haven't used my Australian for a while, so see you soon. All right. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Okay. Bye.